So I wanted to answer the question, why has keto got such a bad rap in the first place? Why do you see in the news that it's such a dangerous thing to do with so many side effects? It's going to cause constipation, high uric acid, it's going to deplete your calcium, low magnesium, kidney stones, gallstones, high cholesterol, vomiting, diarrhea, fatigue. It can even create hypoglycemia, low growth, so it can stunt your growth, abnormal heart rhythm. But guess what? All these symptoms could happen if you do keto. But here's the differentiation. If you do the traditional or classical version of the ketogenic diet, which was designed for children with epilepsy to do. But just so you know, I want to differentiate this from the healthy version of ketosis. Because if we're going to talk about dirty keto, this is dirty keto on steroids. Look at some of the foods that they're going to use. They're going to allow mayonnaise with soy oil, salad dressings with more soy oil, which is all GMO, more vegetable oil. They'll use this thing called keto kale 3-1, which is more refined vegetable oil, soy, and other oils, which are GMO. Casein, which is actually a protein over here. And this is obviously not organic, or it's not grass-fed at all. It's a type of protein. And it's definitely very low on the list as far as quality of protein. And they're not looking at the nutrient density. They will recommend synthetic vitamins, but that's not real nutrition. And they even allow certain carbohydrates in small amounts, but they still allow some bread, some rice, some orange juice, diet soda, corn syrup solids, maltodextrin. So if you're going to add these refined carbohydrates, you're going to deplete nutrients. You're going to deplete trace minerals and minerals. And if you're going to load the person up with a lot of oils and heavy cream that is not like high-level stuff, you're going to create a lot of gallbladder issues and congestion and digestive issues like diarrhea for sure, not to mention bloating and all sorts of things. And one thing they don't emphasize is some vegetables, of course, because kids don't eat vegetables, right? But they might recommend some broccoli if it's, used in the microwave or overly cooked with maybe some Velveeta cheese on it. It's just the quality is so low that we just don't have the nutrients to prevent these side effects. So when you see these things in the news, realize they're actually getting studies that were done, but using this version of keto. And the reason why this does work over 50% of the time with epilepsy is because you do lower the carb enough to spike the ketones. And ketones are a preferred fuel for the brain. So you're going to see some benefits for sure, but we're just not creating a healthy body. I mean, if we take a slow growth, stunted growth, that is completely related to how many trace minerals that child is consuming through their diet. So I just wanted to create this quick video to differentiate these two things. And also, for those of you that are new, I have the video on how to do keto the healthy way. Check it out. Hey, before you leave, I just wanted to give you a little quick history on some of the books that I wrote. This was one of the first books. It's called Dr. Berg Body Shapes. It was my attempt at writing about body types. What was very interesting about this book is I actually did all the images myself. Don't ask me why. They look actually not quite as professional as some of the images that I have in the new book. But anyway, this is my first attempt right here called Dr. Berg's Body Shape Diets. And then I wrote a book more extensive called The 7 Principles of Fat Burning. I don't even have a copy anymore, actually, because it's outdated. The next book, I put about 1,000 hours into this one right here called The New Body Type Guide. Major updates on the body types. I put a lot of energy into this. It has professional images, graphics, all sorts of things. Now, the problem with this book is it doesn't really describe what this is really about. Body types are only a small portion of what's in this book. And that's why I changed the name to the Healthy Keto Plan, okay? If you happen to have this book, you don't really need this book because there's some only very, very minor updates. But if you don't have this, you need to get this one right here. This book goes into every single detail that you would ever want to know about. It goes into the 7 principles of fat burning. It goes into hormones, the body types, the basic keto plan. It goes into intermittent fasting. I talk about the 10 fat-burning triggers and blockers and fat-burning strategies with a lot of details in every single chapter. I go into body issues that interfere with losing weight. There's very few people that just have a weight problem. They have a lot of body issues, whether it's sleeping problems, stress problems, inflammation, menopause. I cover that extensively in this book. Then I talk about how to get rid of stress, and I show you a technique. Then I get into exercising. And then I have a lot of really good recipes in this book as well. So this is a good reference guide. On my website, if you get this book, you get this one free. It's called Healthy Keto and Intermittent Fasting. This is the shortcut, quick guide to this book. And the reason I created this book is to have you, within 45 minutes, learn how to do keto, okay, in intermittent fasting, exactly what you need to do. Then you can fill in the blanks with this book right here. So right now I'm doing a special. If you get this book, you get this one totally free, or you can go to Amazon and get these individually. So I just want to clarify the difference between this book and this updated one right here. If you don't have this, you need to get this right here. That way you can get the exact correct information to do it healthily.